Hi there, my name is Elise. I'm a physical therapist assistant student from the University of St. Francis. And what is your name and date of birth?
My name is Tori, and it's April 11th.
Cool. Is it okay if I test your range of motion of your shoulder today? It includes flexion, extension, abduction, internal and external rotation?
Yeah.
Okay, so first I'm going to start with measuring your flexion. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you lay flat on your back with your knees bent. Great. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to move you through range of motion. I'll do this 10 times. Okay, and that is a firm end feel, which is normal. And now I'm going to be measuring your range of motion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the stationary arm with your mid-axillary line of your trunk, the fulcrum at the lateral aspect of your greater tubercle, and the moving arm at your lateral epicondyle of your humerus. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and line this up here. Okay, now I'm first going to passively move your arm. And measure that out. Okay, so I'm reading 180 degrees, and the range is 0 to 180, so that's perfect. You were in the normal range. And next thing, I'm going to bring your arm back down. And I'm again going to line this up the same way I just had it. But this time I'm going to have you move your arm into flexion yourself. So go ahead and move as far as you can back behind your head. Okay, and I'm reading 175 degrees range of motion, which is just slightly below, but it's normal for your active range of motion to be a little bit lower than your passive. So the next thing I'll be testing is your abduction. So I'm going to first move your arm 10 times to abduction to find your end feel. Straight up. Make sure your thumbs are pointing up, that way I can get you through your full range of motion. Great. Okay. So I'm gonna have you lay down again the same way. So with your palms up. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line this up. The stationary arm is going to be parallel with your sternum. The fulcrum is going to be on the anterior aspect of your acromion, and the moving arm is going to be at your lateral epicondyle of your humerus. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to passively move your arm. Measure that here. And you have 175 degrees range of motion, which is a little bit below, so that's something we can work on. So now I'm going to have you bring your arm down again, with your thumbs pointing up. And I'm going to line this up the exact same way that I just had it. This time I'm going to have you move to that range of motion on your own. Okay, and I'm reading 173 degrees range of motion actively, and again, it's normal for it to be a little bit under your passive range of motion. So that's good. We need to work on that a little bit, but yes. Again, firm end feel for that one. And now I'm going to be testing your internal and external rotation. So first with internal rotation, I'm going to grab a towel over here. And I'm going to go ahead and put this towel under your elbow. And first beginning with internal rotation, I'm going to go ahead and move your arm through this range of motion 10 times. Okay, and that's a firm end feel, which is normal. And now I'm going to bring your arm up here, and I'm going to line up the stationary arm parallel to the floor, the fulcrum at your olecranon process, and the moving arm at your styloid process of your ulna. Okay, and now I'm going to bring your arm into internal rotation. Okay, and you have about 80 degrees range of motion, and the normal range is 0 to 70 to 75 degrees. So you're a little bit above the normal range, which is good. And now I'm going to bring you back up, and I'm going to line it up the exact same way, but this time I'm going to have you do it yourself. Okay, and I'm reading about 78 degrees range of motion, which is again a little bit above the normal range of 0 to 70 to 75, which is good. Okay, and now I'm going to have your arm here, and we're going to be placing your external rotation. So I'm going to go ahead and move down 10 times. And I'm feeling a firm end feel with that, which again is normal. And so the first thing I'll be doing is testing your passive range of motion. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up the same way that I had it when I was testing your internal rotation. So stationary arm parallel to the floor, fulcrum at your olecranon process, and your moving arm with the styloid of your ulna. So first of all, I'm going to bring your arm down. Okay, I'm reading about 80 degrees range of motion. The range is 0 to 90, so you're a little bit below, which is normal if you're like a tennis player like that. So it's below the range of motion, but again, we can work on that. So now I'll be testing your active range of motion. So again, I'm going to line it up the same way I just had it. But this time I'm going to have you do that motion on your own. Okay, and I'm reading about 75 degrees range of motion. Again, the range for that, 0 to 90. Again, it's okay to be a little bit under for passive active is usually less than passive. And like I said, you're a tennis player, so they normally have a little bit less external rotation. So again, we can work on your range of motion with that to get it back up to the normal. And the last thing I'm gonna have you do today is I'm gonna have you flip over, lay on your stomach, and I'll be testing the extension. So I'm going to bring you into extension. feeling a firm end feel with that. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna line this up. Put it on the side. I'm gonna line this up how I had it with the flexion. So the stationary arm is going to be parallel with the mid-axillary line of your trunk. The fulcrum is going to be at the lateral aspect of your greater tubercle, and the moving arm is going to be at your lateral epicondyle of your humerus. So the line is up here. Okay, so I'm first going to bring you up into extension. Keeping the other one in place. Okay, and I'm reading about 30 degrees range of motion, and the range for that one is 0 to 40 to 60 degrees, so you're a little bit under the normal range. And now we're testing your active range of motion. So I'm lining this up the exact same way that I just had it. And this time you do that motion on your own for me. Okay, and I'm reading about 32 degrees range of motion. Again, the range is 0 to 40 to 60. So a little bit under, but it's alright, we can work on that. Alright, and that is all I have for you today. Do you have any other questions for me?
No?
Okay.